Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulillah. These days we are reviewing. We reached page number 67 and we reviewed the last 2 days al-ma'rifa wa nakira or al-nakira wa ma'rifa, indefinite or definite. And today we're going to look at mudhakkar wa mu'annath. And we spoke yesterday how essential it is and how important it is to understand ma'rifa wa nakira. And every sentence that has to have either a ma'rifa or nakira. And every sentence has to have in it masculine and feminine. And every sentence has to have a singular or plural order. So these sentences, these chapters that we're getting into now, they are ever connected to ma'rifa or nakira. They are definitely always connected to what? To definite and indefinite. So as we proceed, it's going to strengthen for us the original lessons. Do you understand that? As we proceed, it's only going to strengthen for us that which we took from Ma'rifah Nakira, but now we're just going to be concentrating on something else. We're going to be concentrating in this chapter and that which is Mudhakkar or Mu'annath. And it's very easy. It's masculine and singular. Afwan is masculine and feminine, meaning that which is masculine has to be matched up with that which is masculine. And the same thing with that which is feminine. And we're going to go through these examples. We're just going to read this first chapter here. This chapter always here is Iqra with him, read and understand. And it's a brief summary of the chapter that we're getting into. I'm going to read and translate. If there are any questions, you make that known. This is just a review. This is a review. Andi, you repeat after me. Andi kitabun jadidun. I have a new book. Andi haqibatun jadidatun. I have a new bag. So haqiba is feminine. We know it's feminine because it has a ta at the end. So when we describe it with jadida, it has to be feminine like it with a ta at the end. So this will be the difference in the first one is just jadid, but the second one is jadida, jadidatun. Let's continue. This is self-explanatory. And we have all that which is masculine on the right, all that which is feminine on the left. And we learn by comparison. Number 2. في قريتي مسجد كبير. You are repeating after me in the Arabic. In my village, there's a small masjid. Or you can say there's a small masjid in my village. في قريتي مدرسة كبيرة. There's a small school in my village. So madrasatun is feminine because of the ta at the end. Al-jabalu tawilun. Ash-shajaratu tawilatun. Al-jabal tawilun. The mountain is tall. The tree is tall, but the tree is feminine. Okay, we want to take a look here 1 second. Okay, and we want to get this while we're here, while we're right here. Look at this here. The plural for mountain is jibal. So if we said al-jibal, what do we use? We say al-jibal tawilatun. We use the feminine for the plural. Do we understand that? Do we understand that? We say al-jibal tawilatun. We use the feminine for the plural. We could also use the plural and say al-jibal tiwal, but this is better. We could say al-jibal tiwal. Tiwal is the plural, but this is better. Al-jibal tawilatun. Okay? All right, let's move on. Al-waladu saghirun. The boy is small. Al-bintu saghiratun. The girl is small. So when the boy is masculine, it's صغير. And when the girl is a word that's feminine, it's صغيرة. Inshallah, all this is clear. And these sentences we see in is ma'rifa wa nakira. We see that is definite and indefinite, that which makes a complete sentence. Al-baytu wasi'un. The house is spacious. Al-ghurfatu wasi'atun. Walidi rajulun muslimun. My father is a Muslim man. My father is a Muslim man. Walidati imra'atun muslimatun. My mother is a Muslim woman. How are we doing with these sentences? Everything clear? Any questions? All right. Number 7. الصوم واجب في رمضان. Okay. Fasting is wajib in Ramadan. Fasting is wajib in Ramadan. الصلاة واجبة كل يوم. Praying is wajib every day. So Saum is masculine, we say wajibun. But Salah is feminine, we say wajibatun. We say wajibatun. Okay. Al-jaw hasanun. This word has a wow on, has a shed on the wow. Jawu. Al-jawu hasanun. The weather is nice. Weather is beautiful. Al-hadiqatu hasanatun. The garden is beautiful. Al-barqu sari'un. The lightning is quick. As-sayyaratu sari'atun. The car is quick. Everything on the right side is masculine. And everything on the left-hand side is feminine. How are we doing? How are we doing? All right now. These sentences here have to do with colors. And the colors have a different organization with masculine and feminine. Okay? الثوب أبيض. The thawb is white. الورقة بيضاء. The paper is white. The paper is white. But the paper is feminine. بيضاء is the feminine of أبيض. Not أبيض. You can't add a ta to it. You cannot add a ta to أبيض. You cannot add a ta to أبيض to make it feminine. No, you can't do that. أبيض is masculine. بيضاء is the feminine of أبيض. Okay. الحجاب أسود. The hijab, the scarf, is black. العمامة سوداء. The turban is black. القلم أزرق. The pen is blue. الدراجة زرقاء. The bicycle is blue. The bicycle is blue. And all of these on the same scale. Bayda, Sauda, Zarqa. The first letter is a fatha, the second letter has a sukoon. أين الإزار الأخضر? Where is the black izar? The green izar. Where's the green izar? أين الحقيبة الخضراء? Where is the green bag? الفراش أصفر. The mattress is yellow. الوسادة صفراء. The pillow is yellow. وسادة is feminine because it has a ta. هذا الكوب أحمر. This cup is red. هذا الكوب أحمر. This cup is red. هذه البطانية حمراء. This blanket is red. This blanket is red. هل عندك قلم آخر؟ Do you have another pen? هل عندك إمامة أخرى؟ Do you have another turban? MashaAllah. This is this chapter, masculine and feminine. We had these exercises where you have to look at the right one and put the correct word in. We're very familiar with this. Okay. These are sentences. And these sentences here are ma'rif wa nakira, and it just shows us different setup. Okay, let's read this section here. Which one is correct? Which sentence is correct? No, they say gutra, because the word is imam. Okay, let's start with number one. Y'all tell me number one or number two is correct. Number one or number two. We're going to go through it together. Number one or number two. هل المدرس موجود؟ هل المدرس موجودة؟ Number one. Let's get you all involved. Let's get you all involved. Number two. هل القميص هذا القميص حسن؟ هذا القميص حسنة. Right, number one. Number one. Number one. So now Arabic is not just be able to speak or understand. You have to be able to decide and decipher what is correct. Like if somebody came to you and said, هذا القميص حسنة, you will understand what they're saying, but you also have to say, no, what you said is incorrect. I know what you're trying to say, but you said it incorrectly. And that's what we want. That's what we want. Okay. Number three. المدرسة قريب من بيتي. المدرسة قريبة من بيتي. Number one or number two? Number two. Number two. Number two. Okay. Number four. صوت المؤذن جميل. صوت المؤذن جميلة. Right. The voice of the mu'adhin is beautiful. Number one. صوت المؤذن. The voice of the mu'adhin. Number five. الماء بارد. الماء باردة. Number five. Number five is one. So this lesson here is very good. I know it's easy, but it just opens your eyes to another aspect of strengthening in the Arabic language, knowing what's correct and being confident. Zainab طالب علم or Zainab طالبة علم. نعم طالبة العلم. نعم. Number two. Very good. Very, very good. Number 7. هل أمك طبيب؟ هل أمك طبيبة? Number 2. That's because it's a woman. It's a woman. هل أمك. Very good. Very good. Number 8. هذه المنشفة نظيف. هذه المنشفة نظيفة. Number 2. منشفة has a ta. So that has to have a ta. What does the sentence mean? هذه المنشفة نظيفة. What does that mean? What does that mean? This towel is clean. Right, منشفة. Towel is clean. طيب هذا العطر طيب. هذا العطر طيبة. No. 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 So you look, if we put here, what can I write it? If we put here, هذه العطور which one do we say? هذه العطور طيبا أو طيبة؟ هذه العطور طيبة أو طيبة؟ Right, طيبة. طيبة. Because it's plural. عطور is plural. All right. All right. Let's look at the last one. هل عندك دفتر آخر أو هل عندك دفتر أخرى? Which one is correct? Number 1. Number 1. Very good. All righty. We finished that chapter. Look at this chapter here. مفرد والمثنى والجمع. Singular, dual, and plural. We're going to go through this section. We're going to go through this section. اقرأ وافهم. We're just going to familiarize ourselves. This is lesson number 5. This is lesson number 5. And we reach what? Lesson number 6. Right? So tomorrow we're going to resume where we left off. Okay? Repeat after me. عندي درس. I have a class. عندي درسان. I have 2 classes. عندي ثلاثة دروس. I have 3 classes. And we know that between 3 and 10, we're going to use the plural. Right? Between the numbers 3 and 10, we're going to use the plural. Number 2, في مدينتي مسجد. There's a masjid in my city. في مدينتي مسجدان. There are 2 masjids in my city. في مدينتي مساجد كثيرة. There are numerous cities there are numerous masjids in my city. Why is there a ta on kathiratun? Why is there a ta? Kathiratun. Why is there a ta? Right, because it's plural. And that's the chapter that we're in. That's the chapter that we're in. But we've seen the likes of this before. We've seen the likes of this before, but now we're in the chapter itself. Let's continue. Ya Hamza, hal indaka qalamun? You repeat after me. They're Arabic. Oh, Hamza, do you have a pen? Ya Hamza, hal indaka qalamani? Oh, Hamza, do you have 2 pens? يا حمزة هل عندك بعض أقلام? What does this mean? بعض أقلام. What does بعض أقلام mean? Some pens. So some is more than 3. We're going to use the plural. نعم مضاف مضاف إليه. 3 دروس مضاف مضاف إليه. بعض أقلام مضاف مضاف إليه. Number 4. أين الولد الصغير؟ أين الولدان الصغيران؟ Where's the small boy? Where the 2 small boys? أين الأولاد الصغار? Where are the small boys? Where are the small children? So we have صغير. نعم. صغيرة would be feminine. والصغار is the plural. صغار is the plural. No, you use it for something that has intellect in general. Let's continue. عندي كوب لا عفوا. هل عندكم كوب للشاي? Do you have a cup for tea? A cup. هل عندكم كوبان للشاي? Do you have 2 cups for some tea, for tea? هل عندكم أكواب للشاي? Do you all have cups for tea, for the tea? في سيارتي رجل. There's a man in my car. في سيارتي رجلان. There are 2 men in my car. في سيارتي 4 رجال. There are 4 men in my car. أبي عنده زوجة. My father has a wife. أبي عنده زوجتان. My father has 2 wives. أبي عنده 4 زوجات. My father has 4 wives. I'm going to mention something real quick. This one here, arba'atu rijal. This arba'atu is feminine. This arba'u zawjat. This arba'u is masculine. When do we use each one? Okay. I'm going to mention this briefly. Whoever gets it, gets it. Okay. In Arabic, you say, arba'atu abna. And you say, arba'u banat. In Arabic, you say, arba'atu abna. Wa arba'u banat. And between the numbers of 3 and 10, you look at the singular of the word that you need to use plural. You look at the singular of the word that you need to use in plural. And you're going to make the number, listen to this, you're going to make the number opposite gender of the singular. You're going to make the number the opposite gender of the singular. So we have abna. The plural is ibn. The plural is ibn. The plural is ibn. And it's masculine. So you're going to make the number the opposite of the singular in gender. Arba'atu abna. Arba'atu abna. Okay. But you have to look at the singular. Okay. Arba'u banat. You're going to look at the singular. The singular is bint. And you're going to make the number the opposite of the singular, the opposite gender of the singular. So bint wahid is what? Feminine. So you're going to make the number the opposite gender of the singular. The number is going to be the opposite gender of the singular. Arba'u banat. I'll give you another example. Okay, here we have thalathatu ayyam. Thalathatu ayyam. Yeah, the word ayyam means days. We're going to look at the singular, which is yom, and we're going to make the number the opposite gender of the singular. So yom is masculine. We're going to say thalathatu ayyam. Thalathatu ayyam. We're going to make the number the opposite gender of the singular, not the plural. Thalatha layal. Laylatun has a tamabuta. This is 3 days, 3 nights. Thalathu layal. The singular for layal is laylatun. It's mu'annaf, it's feminine. Laylatun. So we're going to make the number the opposite gender of the singular. All right, look at the singular. Look at the singular. The singular is what? The singular is laylatun. That's the singular. The singular is laylatun. So we're going to make the number the opposite gender of the singular. We're going to make the number the opposite gender. The opposite gender is masculine. Thalathu layal. This is a kind of a confusing topic. I just wanted to share it with you all. You have to keep, the only way you can keep it, every time it comes up, I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask you. What we make the number the opposite gender of the singular. Right. The number, you make the number, the gender of the number, masculine and feminine, you make the number the opposite gender of the singular. Don't look at the plural. The opposite gender of the singular. So let's go back here. We have thalathatu durus. Thalathatu durus. What's the singular? Darsan. And it's masculine. So we're going to use the feminine. Thalathatu durus. Thalathatu durus. We're going to make the number the opposite gender of the singular. The singular is dars and is masculine. So we have to use feminine. How are we doing? We make the number the opposite gender of the singular. Yes. We make the number the opposite gender of the singular. I just wanted to share that. Our time has come. Oh, no. Okay, you're still with me? Okay. All right, let's move down. Let's look at number one that has some numbers. Nothing else here. Let's do this here. And then after this, we have some other stuff. Let's look at these sentences here real quick. I'm going to read. We're going to stop in 10 minutes. Y'all repeat after me. Darsuna fil masjid al-kabir. Okay, what about the sentence? 9. Okay, yeah. Right. No, don't go to page 75 yet. Hold on. Almost done. Number 9. What's that? Right. Uh, Naam. Naam. It should be Falathu Wasa'id. Naam. Number 9. It should be Falathu Wasa'id. It shouldn't be Falathatu. Yeah, that needs to be corrected. Very good. Because it's Wisadatun. It's Wisadatun. So it should be Falathu Wasa'id. It should be Falathu Wasa'id. Very good. That needs to be corrected. And I need a place to put those notes at, but we'll try to remember that. I don't know how I'm supposed to remember it. But may Allah rectify. That should be Thalathu, not Thalathatu. And every time I go through the book, I never get to correct it. And I don't know. Let me try to go back now and correct that. Hey, let's move on. All right, you repeat after me. درسنا في المسجد الكبير. Our lesson is in the big masjid. في قريتنا مسجدان كبيران. There are 2 big masjids in our village. Yeah, I know. I'm going to write it. Which of the 15 notebooks I'm going to write it? I don't know where to write it at. Okay, number 3. I got to write it somewhere. I'm trying to figure out. Maybe I should just go back to the book now. Wow. There you go. There you go. Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah, let me write it in my book on my notepad or something. Very good. Very good. Very good. Wow. Email it to myself. That's all good ideas. Right. I need to go just put it in the book itself at the beginning of the book. Yeah. All right. Inshallah. Yeah. I'm gonna go back to the word. I'm gonna go back to the word. I have the word and just correct it in there. Inshallah. Let's go to number 3. في قريتي 3 مساجد كبار. I appreciate the advice. I really do. Like my mind doesn't even click like that, and I really appreciate it. Number 3 is there are 3 big masjids in my village. For first of all, Salat and Masajid, masjid is masculine. The singular is masculine, so well, you have to use the feminine. And we don't need the word kibar. Fi qaryati salatatu masajid. There are 3 masjids in my village. Now we want to describe these masjids. So we could either describe it with something feminine and say kabiratun, or we could describe it with something that's plural, kibar. I don't know if you understood that. Masajid, we could describe it kabiratun with the feminine, or kibar, which is the plural. No. We could even omit it. We could say fi qaryati salatatu masajid. That's it. In my village, there are 3 masjid. Now we want to make the masjid, we want to describe the masjid, the size of it. So we could say fi qaryati salatatu masajid kibar, or we could say fi qaryati salatu masajid kabira. Kabira. Fatah. Look at number 4. المساجد الثلاثة الكبار في قريتي. The 3 big masjids are in my village. هذا المسجد كبير. How are we doing on this one? How are we doing? Everything is understood. These exercises are very good for your sentence structure and to help you understand clearly. Very good exercises. الشاي في كوب أصفر. The tea is in a yellow cup. In a yellow cup. A yellow cup. الشاي في الكوب الأصفر. The tea is in the yellow cup. The tea is in the yellow cup. في المطبخ كوبان أصفران. There are two yellow cups in the kitchen. There are two yellow cups in the kitchen. الكوبان الأصفران في المطبخ. The two yellow cups are in the kitchen. And هل عندك 4 أكواب؟ So what if I wanted to say that these cups were yellow? Do you have 4 yellow cups? هل عندك 4 أكواب صفراء? I can say صفراء. Again. هل عندك 4 أكواب صفراء? Do you have 4 yellow cups? صفراء is feminine. I can use feminine for plural. Or I can say هل عندك 4 أكواب صفر? Sufr is the plural for asfar. Sufr is the plural for asfar. So we can say safra, that's feminine, or sufr, that's plural. We have the choice of using each one. هل عندك 4 أكواب صفراء? Do you have 4 yellow cups? هل عندك 4 أكواب صفر? You have 4 yellow cups. How we doing? الأكواب ال4 على المائدة. The 4 cups are on the table. Look, the word kub, the kub is masculine. So we have to use the feminine. Arba'atu. Kub is masculine. Al-akwab al-arba'atu. Okay. The 4 cups are on the table. Look at this last one. هذه الأكواب صفر. These cups are yellow. Or I can say هذه الأكواب صفراء. These cups are yellow. This is where we're going to stop today. And tomorrow we're going straight into this chapter. This is where we reached here. We didn't start this. So we're going to review this story. And then we're going to go straight into this tomorrow. We're going to start from the beginning. Tomorrow we're going to start from, but this is lesson number 6. This is where we reached. Lesson number 6. Lesson number 6. This is where we reached. We're going to review briefly, and then we're going to proceed. Everything's clear? I think that was a good review. It took us a good 4 days. We're doing good. We want to make it to lesson number 10. We want to complete lesson number 9. So let's hold on. There's 34 of us here. Y'all hold on. May Allah make it easy for y'all. May Allah aid you all. This is where we stop. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta. Astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.